The clock has started. Roger.
Only 5 ETH. They go in together.
Astronauts report it feels good. T-minus 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Back,
Damn, man. How the hell did you do that? That
back
was a
on
lot of
the.
clicking. A lot
That
of
was a
clicking.
lot of clicking, dude. I had to have it preloaded and then switch over, but it was cool. I mean, we didn't get to see it actually lift off, but it was
Right.
still a cool little countdown. Not bad.
Right, right. Yeah, it was cool, man. I like it. I like it. What is up, everybody? We are live in the studio. My name's Wes. I'm with Sierra. You know what time it is. We are going to look at some charts today, man. Thank you guys for being here. If you're not subscribed to our channel on YouTube, go ahead, do that. Go to YouTube, subscribe to our channel, man. Support us. We appreciate all that. Kind of scary day today, man. Kind of scary, but we're going to look at some charts. If you have any charts you want us to look at, just post it in the comments below. We're still running the giveaway. Just drop in, say what's up in the live chat, and yeah, that's it, man. That's all the work we ask for you to do, man. That's it. Easy. Siri, what's going on, bro?
So, just got something scrolling at the bottom of the screen there.
Oh, only 5 ETH?
I
Man,
mean,
that's.
I mean, they're
I
good for
mean,
it. If you, chances are, if you're hosting a shitter on Solana, you got 5 ETH. You're holding 5 ETH. Like you've made it. You're good for that.
I don't know about 5 ETH. Maybe we'll
Bro, they probably got like 30
negotiate.
so these shitter coins on Solana. They're probably like, hell, they got at least that from me
Dude,
alone.
people are getting
Probably.
so wrecked on that though, man. People are getting so wrecked, dude. There's so many. Oh, like today, dude. This is one that I posted in the alpha chat. We'll look at, but another, celebrity came out and did their own little token, man, and then it dropped like 75% within the first 10 minutes of it going live, dude. So people are getting
Nice.
wrecked, man, and it doesn't help that the markets are red. But if you guys have been watching us, you've been following us, man, like this, you would have made some money on this move, dude. On a short, you can make money both ways, long, short. There's money to be made. And I mean, we called the 61K level, dude. So hopefully you guys took that and made some money with it, hopefully. So
Yeah, I mean, as far as that level goes, when we were at 63 or 64, we said that if we dropped, we would go down here, and look, that's where we're at. However, I did open a long at 64, but I used low leverage, so my wipeout target is $3,056 ETH. So
okay.
if ETH hits $3,056, I'm gonna get liquidated, and I don't have a stop loss on it right now. So
Yeah.
basically, I'm doing this number here. I'm just gonna let it ride, kind of thing.
As
I
we
don't want
all
to
are.
close it.
As we all are.
I don't want to close it out because if we drop below this, we are anyway. So, and I hate to say it like that, but maybe not. Maybe they're calling 59,800, something like that. But
Yeah.
I mean, once we dig into the charts, once you pull up Lux Algo, we'll get a little more in depth. But just for a round ballpark number, I think what we said was 59,000 was if we drop below 64. Am I right?
So
Is that where you were looking?
well, we still got the levels on the chart. We'll take a look at it. It was Sierra, it was 64 to 61, 60, 61, something like that. And then below that, we'll look at some levels below that. But yeah, unfortunately, it's in the 50s on that next lower level.
Ouch.
But fear not, man. Fear not. We're gonna talk about this because I've been hearing a lot of people saying, bull market's done. It is what it is. Get your money. You know, I don't think that though, man. I don't think that, and there's some data to back it up. We're gonna look at Sierra. What are your thoughts on that, man? Do you bull market over? Let's get the hell out of here and
Absolutely.
pack our bags and go.
Absolutely. I think it's a good time to quit. I think there's never been a better time to just give up on it.
I was thinking the same thing, man.
Look, if you've been holding for the last 3 years through the bloodbath of the bear market, and then you just got that glimpse of hope up to 73, now is the time to give up.
Of course, dude.
The first sign of weakness, that's when you quit.
Yeah, for sure. Buy the top, sell the pullbacks.
Those are guys who don't know us. You know I'm being a smart ass right now, okay? Just in case, because some people would be like, what is he talking about? I should quit?
Sell my bags.
I'm being a smart ass. What I'm saying is I'm hoping this is a fake out to the downside to shake the short-term bulls out that have 172x leverage on their trades, shake them out and get people bearish again. That's what I'm hoping this is. I mean, and if that trade I'm in gets wiped out, I'm willing to take the hit. But I will tell you this, even with the long being open, even if me saying we drop below this level, guess what? I still bought fucking Bitcoin today. So
there you go, man.
I bought Bitcoin and I bought Wojak yesterday. And we'll look at the charts. I'm going to give you guys the thing I made a good call on that, Wes. Remember Wojak? I sold the top.
Yeah,
I said I'm going to wait till here. Well, Wojak fell even lower, and that's when I got in. So I got in yesterday. I scooped some Desert Eagle on Arbitrum. Okay. I scooped some Wojak, and I scooped me some Bitcoin. I scooped a Bitcoin.
I mean, that's a fucking that's a degen. That's a degen.
So I don't care. I don't care if we go lower. I'll scoop more, or I'll wait till I get some more dough, and then I'll scoop some more. And I'll keep that long open, because if we hold this level, and that's a big if, but if we hold this level, and ETH doesn't drop down to 3,056, and we get that pump, you know, I think I'm on 7x leverage or something. So I'll make a little dough there. Hopefully we don't get wiped out, but if we do, I'm willing to take the L on that one trade, because to be quite honest with you, I'm just kind of used to it at this point with the trading. Hodling, I do good. The trading, just I'll leave that up to Wes. Wes has pretty much been the better trader out of the two of us. So, that's just what it is, man. You got to know your strengths and weaknesses. I thought I was good. I thought it was going to be an amazing trader, dude. But I'm like, come on, man. I got to tighten up. But it might turn around for me. It might turn around.
Yeah, I've been taking a little bit more serious lately, especially with the show and everything. Like, I don't know. We want to be able to give you guys some targets to look for, and hopefully, I progress in getting better at that. But so far, man, we've done really good, dude. But 300 million, I think it was like over 300 million longs got liquidated over the last day. There's blood in the streets. God, do you know what they say about the blood in the streets, man? That's when it's time to go in, dude. So we're gonna buckle down. We're gonna look at some levels and give you guys some price targets or whatever. But man, I'm excited. But you remember your first actual pullback, like when you first got into crypto, you remember that 30-40% dip. We're not even at 30% yet, dude, on a pullback from the local high, man. So like, I don't know, man. There's still reason to not panic, right? We had a nice cool off. We could go down a little bit lower. We're gonna talk about that, but I don't think the bull market's over. We're gonna look at it, and yeah, man, I'm just excited for it, dude. I'm excited, man. This is a discounted price for Bitcoin and altcoins, man. So it's time to jump on. Sponsored by Starry.
Absolutely. And
advertise your shit, Glenn. You're killing me with that shit.
That's our sponsors there, guys. We have no control over that whatsoever.
I would never.
No, we're not doing that, y'all. That's a joke for real. I'm just messing with y'all on that.
I would never let.
This is the serious one up right here, man.
Yeah,
this is a serious one. We just do that. But you know what, though? It wouldn't hurt us to get some kind of good projects down there that want to sponsor the show. Put a little banner down there. I mean, Cryptos R Us ain't got no room on the bottom of his screen.
Yeah, it's a nice.
He's got banners and flags everywhere. But I like the scrolling thing. That would be cool if we find a company we like and they want to be a sponsor. That would be kind of cool.
Yeah. One day, man. One day we can.
Let's
make that happen.
You want to open? Do you want to do a basic overview real quick, or do you want to just dive right into Lux Algo and see what Bitcoin's doing first?
Yeah, we can do a real quick look at the markets, man. See what's going on. Let me see here.
Let me close this other tab. Let me see.
Are you doing it, or you want me to do it?
No, I was letting you pull up Lux Algo.
Gotcha.
I was just wondering, when I made a comment, it has me posting from the Crypto Remora on the comment, which was kind of weird because I'm logged in on mine, but that's weird.
Yeah. All right, let's see, man. So this is yeah, I mean, it's not looking good, but guys, market cap 4.9, you might as well say 5% down, 24-hour volume 89.95 billion. Bitcoin dominance, I'm expecting that to move up a little bit. Normally it moves up a little bit more when we have these pullbacks, just simply because, you know, people see Bitcoin as a safe haven. Ethereum still sitting at 17%. Gas is not bad at all right now. Trading volume, again, that's looking good, starting to curve back up. We flushed out all the longs, man, and now everybody's piling up on shorts, and it's time to flush the shorts out, man. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Everything is red. Everything's red, y'all. So the best thing to do is to not look at this, to be honest with you. Don't even pay attention to it, man. Today's one of those days you just go out and touch grass, man. Touch the grass. Keep it moving. But yeah, man, let's want to jump into Lux Algo.
Yeah, real quick. Real quick. Take profits. Let's see, Remora Alpha. Yeah, check this out. Okay, so I think this will work. Take profits or be Jamaican.
And if you looking for your 1 minute, man, I little like the sound. Hear me, I say, look. But we no give a F and we no give a Ralph's claw. Bedroom bully, make the city talk. Big dirty bass.
Well, that shit goes hard, dude.
Hell yeah.
You know we pull it off.
It's pretty good, actually.
Look up my talawat and bunny lang.
Just funny, man. I just had to share that real quick. Take profits or be Jamaican. This is crypto MFers right there.
Right. That's funny,
so
man. That's
Lux
funny.
Algo, dude. I'm gonna get some. I got my coffees already made. I'm just gonna get it. Let's dig into Lux Algo.
Yeah. Man, that coffee sounded good, bro. You was stirring the hell out of that coffee.
Yeah, man. It's not good, dude. I drink all this creamer in my coffee. I know it ain't good.
All right, guys. So let's look at this, man. All right. First thing I want to do is start off with the DXY. You guys know that we were talking about this last week, or what's today, Monday? Yeah, we were talking about this on Thursday. DXY is looking strong, man. There's really no other way to put it. We just had what is that? Yeah, we just had a cross, man. We just had the cross. And I just want to point out, man, we just had a cross on all the moving averages right here. And this right here, when it does this, when you had the 50, the 100, and the 200 all lined up perfectly, that could be, you know, that could lead up to a pretty massive run. I mean, you see what happened here on the DXY the last time that happened. Let's see. We crossed right here. Shoot. Come on now. Come on now. That led to a 24% run on the DXY. And as you can see, we've pulled back from that right at that Fibonacci level, and we've kind of held support, and we're just kind of bouncing around, ranging right here on the DXY. When we turn on Lux Algo, dude, Lux Algo is
I'd put a sell signal right there. Yep. I was
Yep.
going to say, it looks like a bear flag forming to me because it goes up at the end.
Up in the side. So yeah,
Yeah.
Lux Algo is putting in a bear target. We were talking about this buy signal right here going up to the 106, 107 range that hit, and now we're in this sell signal right here that we got. But it's really like my emotions on this is very mixed, dude. With the Fed and everything, we still haven't done interest rates. Like we still haven't cut any interest rates. We have money flow still in the green. We have the momentum wave right here going to the upside. A lot of confluence there, and then but we have this sell signal. So what are we looking at? I think we're ranging, man. When the chart is giving you all these mixed signals, I think we're gonna range, but we are ranging in an uptrend, man. If you can see, this is going up, right? We've deviated from it a couple times, but essentially this is moving up, ranging, and so that's something I'm paying attention to, man. But if you, like you were saying, Sierra, this could be the pole, that could be the flag right here. So
I see
it's
short-term bear. I see, if you zoom back out, just real quick, if you zoom out and look at the tip of that flag, like if even zoom out a little more where you were at to the where you can see that whole move up, and then the consolidation, like you got to zoom out. I don't know how much further. Yeah. Okay, so you see how you got the flagpole and then it comes down. But you see how, like, it's almost like a head and shoulders. You can see the big head right in the middle with the two sell signals, but it's going upward. When I see that whole pattern getting that curve up, that to me is always bearish. So yeah, it looks like a bull flag from a big point of view. But if you just look at the head and shoulders and those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sell signals, that whole pattern is doing this. It's kind of going up at the end. And when you see that curve up, that's always bearish a little bit to the downside. So I think that sell signal is going to trigger a temporary pullback down to your other buy signal, which just means like what you just said. You're going sideways. We're going up. We're going down.
That's it. We're ranging right now.
I don't see a huge pump on the DXY. I don't see a huge dump, but I do see a short-term dump coming, which means we could get a short-term pump on Bitcoin in the next couple of days, which would be nice because we need it. Yeah. I mean, we absolutely need to hold this support right now. I mean, it's not going to end Bitcoin, but it's going to hurt the market sentiment.
Yeah.
If Bitcoin does not hold right here, it's going to, altcoins are going to get destroyed.
Of course, yeah.
And people don't want that. I know we don't want that either.
Yeah.
We are overinvested as well.
Right. Yeah, but anyways, guys, like the DXY, man, it's on the daily, it's calling for that pullback targets to break back down to 103. But I'm in the camp to where I do think we come up to this this swing high or whatever right here, at least to 106 again before we start falling back down. We might even print another buy signal here, but I do think, like Sierra's saying, that essentially, man, even if we come up, I think that our target for the entire move would be to the downside, like Lux Alga is saying, dropping back below 103. So that's something to pay attention to, man. I think that's pretty big. Right now, man, like, dude, the Bitcoin's usually correlated with the S&P and tech stocks and everything, and right now it's just not happening, man. The S&P's just been on a freaking tear. But we are hitting that first target right here, and we can see that breakdown. I'm just like, what's your feeling? What's your thoughts on this, man? We got the S&P moving. This is the first time it's never really been correlated, like side by side, moving in the same direction.
What I think happened is I think institutions with the ETFs bought into Bitcoin, right? And they rolled. It's the same thing I've been saying for the last year. I think that the whales and the institutions have been trading both sides of the fence like they always do. Yeah. But this time, it's not just both sides of the fence. They're trading different ball games, right? They're trading crypto and rolling back into this S&P because they know the stock market is safe. It's regulated. It's been around for 400 years, however long it's been around, a long time. At least 200 years the stock market's been around. So when you have that kind of longevity versus Bitcoin has been around 13 years, right? these big institutions are not going to play around as much as us because they already have big money. So they're not looking to roll the dice and get rich. They're already rich. So
Yeah.
what they want to do is they want to preserve. So what I think they've been doing, two things. I think they've been simultaneously taking profits and rolling them back into the stock market, which is why the stock market is pumping. Number one. Number two, they're buying cheap Bitcoin by faking the markets out to the downside. So they're scooping and accumulating more Bitcoin, and they're just counter trading. Because I did that trade this morning. I sold 1 or 2 Tesla, and I bought Bitcoin because Tesla was up at 186 and Bitcoin was down. My Bitcoin was down by 200. My Tesla was up by 140, 150. So I sold my Tesla and rolled it into Bitcoin. So and this is why I say it's a good counter trade. If you're in crypto, you should still be in stocks if you can. You know, now granted, I'm not buying Google or Facebook or Apple. It's too late for that shit. You missed the boat on that. Say bye-bye. But Tesla, in my opinion, is still your next Google, Apple, Amazon, Facebook stock. Tesla is the one that, and they're not just a car company. They're doing all kinds of other stuff. So Tesla is a good counter trader, and today's a perfect example, dude. If you look at Tesla, it might not be now, but about 2 hours ago, it was up. And, you know, it wasn't up astronomically. I don't think the S&P is doing as well as they're trying to make it look like it is. I think it's some of it's a little artificial, but you know it's election year too. So when you got election year, they don't want the stock market bad, dude. Not this close to elections. Nobody does, no matter what side you're on. They don't want the stock market looking bad. They want everything to look good and clean. So, but yeah, this is one of those classic examples, I think, where if you are diversified now into stocks and crypto, I think you're going to be a little safer just because, I don't know. To me, I love my crypto more than stocks, but I'm just saying it's good to have that ability to switch between the two, and this is a perfect example of that. Do I see the S&P continuing to run? Looking at that chart you have pulled up right now, you're running out of room, right? It's due for a little pullback, it looks like. But
it is, So my target on the S&P, man, is going to be at this last order block around 52, and I mean, hopefully it stays uncorrelated with Bitcoin, because if that goes down, we want Bitcoin to go up. But I agree with you, man. They're probably moving in and out of these markets, and you can see the movement too. Like Sierra was saying, like you can see how they move. Nvidia, we have a lot of selling on Nvidia, and it's a tech stock, right? It's a tech stock. So the executives from Nvidia, they're all selling, a lot of insider selling and shit. So yeah, I do think we see a pullback, and maybe some of that money flows back into Bitcoin. So that would be good to see. Let's move on to, I want to look at the total 3 real quick. So this is the T3. This is all the altcoins minus Bitcoin and Ethereum. And as you can see, guys, we're on a downtrend. We've been so tight in this range on that little downtrend right there. Just so tight, man. But it looks like we could get some support down around 536.
Let's go, dude.
Yeah.
Let's get a bounce, baby.
Yeah, so we're looking for this to move. We've also got these 2 wicks, man, these 2 previous wicks right here. So it could just not much more to go, man. Not much more to go. So keep an eye on that. Let's move on to Daddy here.
Can you pull up VPVR on that T3 chart, Wes? Is there a way to do that to see where the next, like, I call it VPVR. That's not even what it is.
I don't even know. Yeah, I always forget about it. Yeah, the VRVP. Okay, I hate it on that side, man.
That is terrifying. That means like, never mind. There's nothing under us at all.
Right. Which is weird.
That is weird. Why is it? What the hell? Because that means that could act as resistance next.
Oh, hold on. There we go.
Okay, we got something
there we
under
go.
us. We got something under us there.
I think I just had to move it,
and it disappeared again.
It's just collecting the data for it. Yeah, sometimes it takes a second for it to come on. Come on.
Yeah, well, I saw a floor there slightly.
Yeah,
greater.
it was right here at that order block, but there's
Okay.
that value gap right here, man, or that volume gap right here. So I mean, yeah, I think we do continue to pull back. We'll see Bitcoin dominant start to strengthen a little bit more as people sell off the altcoins. But I mean, I don't know. I think it's healthy, man. We need a nice little correction, right? To continue moving up, man. So I'm okay with it, man. I'm okay with it. Bitcoin. So we started doing this. There it goes. Now it wants to come up.
It's all right. Yeah, I see a massive floor down there at 40,000. So guys, don't worry. Listen, if we crash, we may only go down
We're
to
good.
44.
Yeah, we're good.
Definitely no lower than 40,000. But I was remember last week, dude, when I said to pull back down to the 38.
We're about to look.
Range?
We're about to look at that.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's a World War III type Black Swan event shit. But
yeah, we're about to look at that.
That is absolutely petrifying. But
yeah. So
I'll have
again,
to huddle through that. So will you. We'll just have to weather that storm. If you guys are watching right now, you're die hard too. So if that were to happen,
so we've got a lot of support right here. We've got our order block level right here. We've got this trend line that it's trying to break below, and then we have this this parallel channel down here at Bitcoin's local low right there.
nice.
And we're touching that right now, man. We're touching all that right now. So this is a critical moment for Bitcoin, right? And then what we're looking for is if we break below this, then that next level, 58,000, and then below that, it's going to be about 50,000, man. Because we just shot right up through here, man. There was barely any trading going on.
And then look at that one below it, Wes. Look at the one below it from 50 down to what I said last week. Like right there. You see that range?
Oh, yeah. You talking about like right here?
Well, you could go a little higher, like from right there up. There's nothing there from 44 up. That's all butter. They could.
Yeah, this is our next level after after the 50,000. I don't think we're gonna go down there, man. Yeah, 44, 45,000 is gonna be a pretty big level. But yeah, I mean, we're just keeping an eye on it, man. We need to close. We need to get the fuck back up here, and just stay above 61. Like this is the daily. We still have time on the daily. If we can just get back up above, 61, I'd be okay, man. Close above 60, 61. I'd be pretty happy with that. Let's look at the moving averages right here. This is Bitcoin's moving average. RSI. Look at the stochastic RSI, dude. Way oversold.
Way oversold. That's good.
Momentum down. MACD still bearish. But I do think, man, this is that level everybody was talking about, that 200 moving average, that simple moving average level is at the bottom of that box, about 58,000. Because we can see this continue to move up too, man. That 200, that'll continue moving up as we, go out throughout the week or whatever. So I'm watching that, man. The moving averages, that's kind of a big deal. We are still above it, dude. So that's a good thing, right? Being above the moving average is a good thing. We're below the other averages though, which is not a good thing. But a lot of mixed stuff, man. A lot of mixed stuff here. What is this? Keltner channels. Yeah, this is the This is the Keltner channels. It is sitting right there on that moving average at the bottom of the Keltner channel. So again, no, it's broken out of it. Oh, sorry, I don't mean to get so close to the damn camera. Yeah, so we've broken down from that, man. And usually when that happens, when we fall out of it, we quickly go back to the middle of that Keltner channel. So, I mean, a lot of things are pointing towards a nice or a little recovery. You know what I mean? At least a correction back up to the upside. That middle line of that is going to be around 66, 67,000.
That would be
as
nice,
far as that
dude.
goes.
That would be a nice little relief rally. I think we need that. We deserve that. It's been a little painful the last couple weeks for everybody, but that Keltner channel thing, that's new to me. I don't know what that is. What is that? Can you explain that just for a second?
Yeah, it's kind of like a it's like what is the Bollinger Bands?
Bollinger Bands, yeah.
Yeah, the Bollinger Bands. It's similar to that, but uses like a different calculation. Anything that's that middle line is going to be like the average price of whatever asset you're looking at. The Bollinger Bands, I think, really creates like a squeeze or if a big move's coming. So I think one is like trend, and the other one is I'm trying to get better at all this, man. But the Bollinger Bands predicts like if there's a squeeze, right? If there's a
Yeah,
squeeze
no,
coming or
Bollinger
something,
just tells
the
you a
tighter
move's
they
coming.
get, a big move's coming. The Keltner is just showing like the average price within a range as it moves along. And if it hits the bottom of it, 9 times out of 10, it's bottomed out. And if it hits the top, we're looking for a correction. So it's at the bottom of the Keltner channels now.
So that's kind of like it's almost like a mix between Bollinger Bands and RSI that you can actually see. That's kind of cool. I like that.
Yeah. I like it a lot, man. It's a really good tool to add if you guys are looking to trade or add any kind of technicals to it. This is the 3-day, man. This is what we were talking about like 2 weeks ago. I think it was maybe a week ago. But we had this left shoulder, came down, put in the head right here. And it didn't play out like we wanted it to, man. It didn't really play out like we wanted it to. But we could still. This is from Sunday. So we had Sunday, today, and then tomorrow. So if we can get back up above, that 62 level, I think this is still intact, man. We could start pushing to the upside again. But everything falls on the line of this where we're at right now, dude. If we break through this, next level 57, 58, and then 50K after that, man.
Ouch, dude. You got one little breather at 52, maybe that sideways little niblet there. You see that little tiny sideways accumulation that some whale bought at 52,000. So maybe you get maybe you dropped it. I'm not saying we're going that low because your yellow line trend right there, like you said, we're not done yet. We could bounce on that line. We're hitting it right now, but if we bounce on that yellow trend line, that would be great, man. But like if we fall below it, you got a little bit of stuff at 54. Is that 54 or 52? I think it's 52, and then we're going down to
what, right here?
No, the next one will go up. There's a little bull flag right there. You see that tiny little sideways action?
Oh yeah, it's like 52. Yeah,
52. So some whale was like, "I'm going to buy at 52" because they made the chart go sideways for a minute. So somebody bought right there. That's a whale buy. When you see they have enough money to stop the entire chart, that was a whale going, "Wait a minute, slow down." That's a blip on the radar there. So you have a whale at 52, and then below that you got $40,000 Bitcoin. So yes, we need to hold this level. We need to bounce. And if not, get ready to hold on to your butts, man. That's, it could be quick, Wes. That's the thing. We don't know how fast that could. We could wick down there for maybe like 2 days and just flush everybody out. Everybody panic sells, and then all of a sudden, bam, we're back up to our normal range. That could be the flush we need. And I also want to say something else. Every time there's a freaking Bitcoin conference, the market sucks. Have you ever noticed that?
Yes, I have
just
noticed
me,
that.
Dude. They need to stop having Bitcoin conferences. Like, just stop it. Every time, dude. It's like, oh, Bitcoin conference in Nashville. Well, get ready to sell. Like, get ready.
Right. We do have this trend catcher. I just think that we're at a very critical level, man. So if you're trading right now, don't do anything. If we break below that trend line, and then we can't get back above it, we retest it, then go short. And I was short, like Sierra was saying, probably targets around 52, just to be safe, take profits at 52. But I think after we go down anywhere into the 50s, man, we're definitely coming back up. This isn't the end right here. No. Overall, man, on this weekly chart right here, I mean, we still have this bull flag that we're putting in that I just placed here a second ago. I'm not going to count this because look, this is going down, up, and then it's slightly going down. The overall trend is going down, and that puts us at targets of 90K. So that's on the weekly chart. So definitely just something to pay attention to as far as that goes as well.
Yeah, I agree with what you're saying there. That does look like now, unfortunately, the flag is a little bit bigger than the pole there. If you look at and see how big the flag is versus the pole. But you have that other half.
Right.
That's another. I know it's like that's one,
and
then there's another one. You just take it from down there. We're fine. You're golden. don't count that previous consolidation. It's all good.
Yeah, there's about a $5,000 gap. There's about a 60 to 70, about 10,000 gap right here. There's about a $5,000 gap here, and this is a $10,000 gap. But look, the pole, like you know what I mean? That move is just way bigger than this one, though. So it kind of adds up, man. This one played out when we were here going sideways. We called that. We moved up. Now this is doing the same thing. So as long as we're staying in that channel, we're staying above 60K. We need to hold 60K. Got to hold 60K, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
We have to.
We have
to hold
60K. YKZ Picky says MLGO, which I don't know what that means. Do you know what that means? I'm not sure what that means.
YK, what's up, dude?
Unless he's giving us a ticker. That might be a ticker. So I was going to pull up Dex Screener unless you're going to pull up ETH first. You want to pull up ETH?
Yeah, let's look at ETH real fast, dude.
Let's
There's
look at ETH.
not really much to cover here. Sorry, man. My kid's out of school over there playing the freaking Oculus, dude. Have you played one of those?
I have not played.
Dude, they're so dope. They are so dope. Hold on one second.
What's
All right,
up,
cool.
YKZ Picky, MLGO.
YK, man, YK. So yeah, Ethereum is the same thing, man. We had this this right here. Actually, Ethereum looks better, man, if I'm being honest, on the weekly. So we had our level here, this box, this parallel channel right here, and right now we're sitting on the top of that. So we got to hold that level. If you're wanting to trade, you're looking for a short. That's like around 32.5 where we're at right now, and that can go all the way down to 28.
No,
so
no, we're not going there. Don't do that, ETH. Don't.
Yeah. So another thing that's kind of scary, man, with Ethereum, it is a little scary on Ethereum.
It's petrifying. Look at that chart. It's like, woo.
This is the daily. So we're sitting at the bottom of that Keltner channel on Ethereum as well. But I do want to point out the moving averages, man. This is a little scary. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. Maybe that was something else. Yeah, it's about like Bitcoin, man. It's sitting right there at that mid mark. So I don't know, man. Maybe we go down and touch the 200. You know, I mean, we'd still be good if we went down and touched the 200, which we haven't done since November of last year. I think we're still good, man. As long as we don't lose
28. Is that at 2,800? Where's that at?
3,045.
Oh,
but you got to remember,
that's $10 below my liquidation level, dude.
This right here is going to continue going up, though, unless we drop dramatically, dude. The moving averages, they're lagging, so they're going to start coming up, and maybe we'll meet it at that 37 mark, man. Or not 37, like 32 mark.
Should have went 5x instead of 7x. It's like that's literally $10 below my wipeout price, dude.
Is it?
3,056 is mine. You just said that average is at 3,045. And you know how they do. They like to just go, oh, let's get them just in case. They'll dip it just a little bit lower to wipe you out. Let's see here. I could pull up let me pull up some of these memers, man.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Let's take a look at some of these memers real quick for the people. And MLGO, maybe we'll find that as well.
I'll look it up while you're doing that.
Yeah, and then we could jump into the alpha check because we got a bunch of stuff to go over too besides charts. But let's share this tab here. Okay, there we go. All right, so first one we're going to look at is Wojak, because if you guys were watching last week, you remember we've been tracking this coin. And let me zoom out a little. Okay, so Wojak, dude, this is very interesting. You remember, I think I bought at resistance right here, rode this wave up, sold, right? Sold all of it out, and then rode this back down. So the cool thing about that is now that it's back down, it actually went a little lower than what I was expecting. It went about, I don't know, a couple of cents below where I was expecting. I originally bought or I originally bought back in here, so I wrote it down a little further than I wanted to, but I'm still okay even if it comes down here. So if Wojak does that, it'll just be like it did the last time, dude, right? You had the pump sideways, right? Little fake out, and then you had a massive move up to the top of the channel, and then if it comes all the way back down here, it could stay in this channel. Now, even if it doesn't, it could come back down here and go sideways, right? You could have a drop here and then go sideways here a little bit and then break back up into the channel. So who knows what it's going to do, but I re-entered here. I wrote it down a little bit. I'll ride it all the way down and scoop some more. But I'm still bullish on this project. I think this is a meme that still has a long way to go. It's still very young. $52 million market cap. It's definitely got all the It's got all the telltale signs of a good meme coin, just as far as logo and everything and sentiment and what it stands for. So I don't know, man. It's that one's one of my newer ones that I'm watching. It's like it's of course not going to be as good as NPC. I mean, but what the hell is? Let's see. NPC's getting 15% pullback, Wes. So you may let's check out the king of all memes right now that's underrated. I say it's the king. Sideways. I mean, look at that. Okay, so you could get you got 2.5 cents, Wes. What is it going to take for you to get into NPC is what I want to know. What at what point? I got Steve-O in yesterday. At what point is this? Do you want to see it? This is my price target for NPC, by the way, around 54 cents in the bull run, in the peak of the bull run.
Yeah.
What is it going to take for you to become an NPC? Do you want to see it come back down here and bounce, like right around 0.004 cents?
Yeah, if it goes where you just had it,
right about here,
and bounces right there, and like bounces off of it,
like comes down here and goes boop and bounces.
Yeah, and it starts move. Yeah, I think that's when I would start looking to take a position.
And that might not be a bad idea because this thing is definitely long overdue for a serious correction because it's just not.
It's not.
It defies gravity, this coin.
TA doesn't do anything with that token.
No,
man,
you can't. I've tried to do TA.
Right?
I'm like, no, it's a bear flag. It's a bear flag. It's a bear flag. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's like,
yeah. So that's just one that I might cut ties and just never get in. I mean, it's one of those things, man. Like I hold, I have my portfolio. You're
such a degen. This is Wes, y'all. Wes is such a degen. How old's that coin? Oh, it's been out for like 2 hours. Wes is like, nah, I ain't fucking with it. Nah, dude, it just came out like literally like 12:30. Wes is like, nah, I missed that shit, dude. I already missed that.
For real, bro. That's how it is, though. That's how it is.
Like, nah, that's too late for me, man.
I think that's the thing that gets like newer people, man. They just FOMO into these tokens, and like, dude, once it's off like that and it's up like that.
But you're right about a lot of them with that too. I will say that on a lot of these crappers.
Yeah.
You wait 2 hours and you are.
Yeah.
You're done.
Dude,
so.
my strategy on that is, especially if a meme coin is under like 100,000, like once it opens up and the TG of the token opens up and it goes up 30,000%, I'm looking for it to come all the way the fuck back down and then get in, man. That's what I'd do.
So let's pull up GPU. This is another one. This is the newer version of Render. Getting a nice consolidation here, dude. Getting a nice little sideways accumulation consolidation right here, which is what I've been wanting to see. And we're holding, which is really good. So, you had this you had this nice run here, pullback, falling wedge, pullback, breakout. Now you have it wasn't really a falling wedge because you kind of had this, bear flag. This is what I call a bear flag. If it curves like this, I don't like that. That's always bearish to me. You always get that pullback. But this selling is whale selling. That's that controlled dips we were talking about last week. Remember? If it's just kind of going like this, that's controlled buying is what I call it. Controlled buying. They're buying on the way down without pumping the price too much, and then boom, you're getting this nice bottoming out. But your bottoming out is where? It's higher than it was over here. So technically, you're moving upward. It's mainly sideways though, but still, if you measure the breakout from here, let's just say that. I know it's wishful thinking, but just stay with me for a sec. Bottom to top, boom. Put it at the end of the pattern, which would not be here necessarily, but it would be right about here, and it's hitting the same hand from where we are right now. It's a little bit off, but it's fairly close to where I had it before, right about here. So, and that price target is $3.63. So if you missed render, this thing is at freaking what? 67 cents right now. So granted, this goes on the bull run. You need Bitcoin to take off. You need ETH to take off. But I like this project. I think this is a good one. I don't think it's too late to get into this. You're under 80 cents. You're at 70 cents. I'm still liking GPU. I'm still holding my GPU, and I may even try to get a little bit more at these levels. And it's nice to see it holding up. On-chain dynamics is kind of getting wrecked right now, but that's such an early one. This is the one Crypto Zombie had on his channel. This one's still really early, dude. So, kind of getting a falling wedge here. I don't know. Maybe it's just one of those things where you have to hold it. It's under a penny, though. I mean, so it's one of those ones that could blow up. It's only at $1 million market cap. And Zombies called some fairly good stuff early, but usually it takes about 6 to 8 months.
Yeah, that's one I'm going to get into right there.
This is a good one, dude.
That's
You're
one
getting
I
a little
like.
wedge. Getting a little wedge. From what I hear, they're kind of like, not competition to Lux Algo, but they are snipe trading. So it's a sniper trading software, I believe. And but yeah, nice falling wedge forming right here, dude. Nice, decent little wedgie, which I like. This is the best kind of pattern to if you're gonna buy in and hold and not try to trade it, but just hold for the long term. This is the best point where you want to get in. Like
that's what I was just saying about the new tokens, man. When they first.
Let's see. You Say chain 34 cents. Ouchies. Say is an on fire sale. You see that? 34 cents.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think I might get into OCD. I'm looking. I just really want to focus everything on trading, man. Like I've lost so much in all these fucking meme coins, dude. Like some people can do it and make a lot of money, and some people can't, man. So I think I'm gonna steer clear of the like really, really low cap shitters, dude, right now.
Yeah, I pulled that plug a long time ago. The only thing I'm in is bigger memes now. So I'm in Pepe, I'm in Wen for Solana. My Desert Eagle, I like that. DMT. Let's look at DMT taking a nasty dump, dude. Getting a little bit of a bounce at this level here, which was your previous falling wedge. So really just rode it all the way up, rode all the way back down. You're getting a bounce. You pulled back up slightly above this level. You need to hold this level, though, for DMT. DMT needs to hold here. But even if it doesn't, I still see DMT getting back over 100 fairly soon. I mean, Bitcoin takes off, dude. DMT's got a good chance of getting back up around to these targets. Now, I'm going to have to do like this because it's not getting there anytime soon. This is just my bull run targets, which is $287. But crazier things have happened, dude. That bounce at that level, you already got above it. You need to hold above this green candle here. You see how it's slightly below it right now? It's slightly below this candle, and I don't like that.
Yeah, we're just waiting on the close on that one.
Yeah, if we get a close and we close on this level, I'm happy because then you got this wick, this candle, and you get a nice bounce on that level, which is at sitting around $95, which is only a couple of bucks away, dude. Day's still early. So DMT could bounce back above $95, get a nice bounce, and go sideways. That's what I'd like to see for DMT. And just a real quick look at Wen, just because I haven't looked at Wen in a while. for Solana, this is still my go-to. This is still my go-to meme coin for Solana. I really like this project. Nice falling wedge. You're still just falling though. It's just like the falling wedge that never ends, dude. Look at this thing.
Just got to reposition it.
Just got to move shit around.
They're
guys.
all doing
Listen,
that. If you notice that though, on the daily,
Just move it. Just move it. Things
all
are
of
fine.
them are doing
See?
that. They're
Just-
all tight, moving down.
There are
right
no
now.
mistakes in TA. We just have happy little lines. We just have happy little lines we move. Yeah, there's no mistakes. Like Bob Ross, man. So, yeah, falling wedgie. Massive wedgie. But let's go, man. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of tough doing TA right now, so I'm not going to overdo it with that because it's just, my opinion, it's not worth doing too much TA on the low caps or on the meme coins. But I just wanted to check in with everything real quick and say, dude, what 34 cents, bro. I mean, this is a dip. Like, that's one that I would like to throw a couple of more bucks at just in case. I don't know if it's going to be as good. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be as good as Solana, but
No,
I like it. I like it better than Sui and Aptos combined. Like, I do like it better than both of those.
Yeah. Say I'm looking at it, dude. I mean, this thing could go all the way back to 28 cents on this move, dude. If we don't get a push back up here, we're under all the moving averages, sitting at 34 cents. This is the lowest we've been, Sierra, since December.
Yeah, it
last
does look
year.
it does look pretty rough right there, don't it?
Yeah, so there's really not. I mean, there's a gap right there that could push it all the way down. 28 cents might be a good shorting opportunity, dude. If it doesn't, break that structure, dude, it's 28 cents.
Well, that would send it to zero because your first candle on Say is the very bottom of Say is freaking 32 cents.
Where?
On the first candle on the weekly?
No, I'm looking at the daily. And nah, dude, no. Say came out at 14 cents.
Let me see. What the hell are you looking at? I'm looking at Say USDC. SEI USDC.
What's the price of Say right now?
Let me pull this up real quick. What the hell? Why is it doing this? This is the one I'm looking at here. Weekly.
What's the price say?
34
cents, right?
34 cents.
So it might. Where is it pulling it from?
See, I was going back here. This is the.
Oh, you've got it paired. ETH on Astroport. What the hell are you looking at? I'm on
USDC.
Yeah, I'm on TradingView. 34 cents.
What's it saying? The first, share your screen then because I want to see this.
First, it came out August of 2023. What does yours say? It's probably not pulling the same data, dude.
December. Mine says December 2023, so that's what it is.
Wait.
All right, let me remove this. Put your go ahead, share your screen. If you got it on Lux Algo, that's dude, I don't know. If it does that, it's one of those, this is my gambler though. Like last time with Solana, this is my gambler anyway. So if it goes from 30 cents to 10 or 20 bucks, will it have been worth it? Abso-freaking-lutely. Like, that's what I look at this thing as right now until it proves itself. It's just my little extra one. I'm not heavy into it, but I'd like to see it do something like what Solana did its first couple of years, where it started out real low and then it just climbed. And, of course, Solana was volatile as hell too,
Yeah, it could be a good pickup right now, dude. I mean, we've been oversold since freaking April.
This is what I'm saying, dude, because Solana looked like shit for a long time when Solana came out, bro. It's like nobody cared about Solana, and then all of a sudden Solana was up around $400 or $500, whatever the hell it was in the peak, and now it's at 130 and dropping a little bit. But it's like, oh, Solana's gonna kill Ethereum. It's gonna, and a lot of that was because of use case, but a lot of it was also because of hype, because of the price action. So I don't know. I'd like to see Say do some stuff. I think it's a good level to scoop if you're looking for a little gamble on your end, but be careful. Don't go crazy with this thing, obviously, because Wes has a point. It's definitely broken out of this consolidation of sideways. It definitely came down pretty hard.
Yeah. Yeah, it has.
It's
I
come
put
down
this
pretty
line
bad.
right here. I think that would be a good target. If it breaks this right here, this if it breaks that last candle, the local low, if it goes below that, then I would short it to is that 32? No, 29. Okay. At least 29 cents. Yeah,
Yeah, see
29.
where
Maybe take profits at 30.
36. Yeah, the bottom wick for me over here on this chart is 32 cents on Astroport, which Astroport is the main trader on Say.
Yeah, this is 32 cents right here.
Yeah, so
so if it breaks that last low right there, then yeah, I would short it to 29, 30 cents at least.
Well, it could get a bounce. All roads still point to Bitcoin, man.
Right.
All
That's
roads.
what I'm saying. Yeah, everything runs off of what Bitcoin does.
It's
so
like we're almost wasting time doing this shit. It's fun to look at and do, but the reality is we should head into the Remora Alpha chat real quick because we got some news stories that we wanted to share with you guys.
I think this is a good one. I just want to say first because I mean the title of this video is Bitcoin done, is the bull run over, and I think this post was a pretty good post right here, and it's just kind of showing the long-term charts and where we're at and kind of like the sentiment behind it. So I just want to look at this chart real fast. So it's so true, man. If you remember this, Siri, when we're back up here, it's all about emotions, man. You got to keep your emotions in check, guys. So back in, the 2020, 2021 run, we came up here. Everybody was good, calm, collect, saying that we're going to 100K. 100K is the next stop. Then we dropped that first initial drop, which I think was the Terra Luna crash. We dropped down, corrected again, came back up, made a new all-time high, and then everybody's happy. Everybody's good. 100K, the next stop, right? And then now what you see is like people pissed off, like this isn't even happening. Bull run is over. Look at this guy, he's pissed. Look at that guy, he's got damn blood running out of his eyes. I mean, come on, man, what the fuck? But that's just that's the way the markets manipulate you guys, man, and your emotions. You know what I mean? I gotta remind myself to keep mine in check too all the time, dude. But yeah, I mean, I think that just simply looking at this, man, everybody's saying bull market over. Everybody's saying we're done. That means the bull market is not over, right? And then back here, we're going to 100K. We're going to 100K. That's when we should have said, all right, bull market's done. Dude.
Get the hell
bull
out
market's
of here.
done. So guys, like, you got to shift your way of thinking, man. Shift your way of thinking. I don't think the bull run is over. I do think we got way more to go, and you need to just shift your emotions, get them in check, dude. Right? I thought that was a pretty cool post. What is this?
You have a really good one with the guy drinking wine.
Oh yeah. That's a funny one, man. That's a funny one.
That's about what it is right now. If you're a long-term hodler, if you're
this is it. This is it. Hold up. How do I?
Just ringing out. Bombs going off in the background and shit.
Aliens running around and shit. I mean, but that goes off of what I was just saying, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if you've been through this before, time and time again, it's the same thing. You know what I mean? Like, right now is not the time to be getting scared and getting out. Right now is the time to average in, man. Buy, start looking for, to put the strategy or your target. Get back to thinking that it's not over, and just stick with your strategy. What was the other one? Oh, Mt.Gox, man. Everybody's thinking that this is, all because of Mt.Gox. Mt.Gox just came out and they're going to be repaying Bitcoin Cash in July. So that's next month. Do you think a lot of these people sell their their tokens? I don't think so, man. I think they hold. If they were buying Bitcoin and shit back then, I think they understand like the long term, the longevity of it. You know what I mean?
Some of them, but some of them are going to be like, shit, I've been waiting 10, 15 years for my money.
They probably have a whole nother portfolio built up.
What asshole got to hold that money for 15 years over them, dude? Those people should be dragged out in the field and shot in their head. I'm sorry. If you stole people's money 15 years ago and just held their money for 15 years and now you're like, oh, okay, you can have it back now. Like, the people that took that money and what happened to them? I mean, that pisses me off, dude. They just think it's okay to just, we'll give it back now. Like, that ain't okay, bro. If I bought Bitcoin when it first opened and then you take my shit for 13 years and then, okay, I'm glad I'm rich now. But what did you do? Like, you had my Bitcoin for 15 years. You know, they probably, whoever did that, whoever had that Bitcoin for those last 13 years.
Oh, dude.
They probably freaking,
yeah.
I mean, come on, bro. They got to use your money for 13 years, penalty free. And now it's just, okay, we'll give it back now. Why does no one talk about that? Where's the execution of judgment on that? You know, that kind of rattles my cage a little, man. Everyone's just like, oh, it's okay. They're getting it back. No, it's not okay. It's not okay. You don't take somebody's shit and then give it back to them. Like, even this thing with FTX. Oh, well, we're getting the users' funds back. Well, wait a minute. That's like going and robbing a house and then saying, all right, I had your shit for like 10 years. I'm done playing with it. Here you go. I robbed your house 10 years ago, but here's your shit back.
Right.
Like, they'll put you in jail. So what the hell, man? You know, that kind of, you know, that makes me feel bad for the people that did have that and that got in early to Mt.Gox and had the audacity. Dude, because that was hard. You think getting into crypto now is hard? Back then, you had to jump through. I mean, that was literally the only exchange to really go on to buy Bitcoin. Like, so it was like you had to be a freaking, like, to be a degen in 2000 and what is it, 13? 2013, if you were a degen, bro, you were ahead of the game. Like, you were so ahead of it. Like, you did homework. Like, and they should be handsomely rewarded more so than what they were. And so, I feel bad for them. But at the same time, I know some of them are probably so bruised and battered from the last 13 years that they're probably just like, you know what, I'm going to sell this shit. I'm done with it before anything else happens, you know. And that would be the camp I'd be in, I think. If it was held that long and I were to get it back, I'd at least sell half of it and be like, yeah, I'm not holding this shit again. Because if that happened to you when it first came out, you would be scarred, bro. That's like a Terra Luna crash happening the first time you go to buy, and then all of a sudden your shit gets rugged. You're not going to trust it. Even though you like Bitcoin, you're not going to trust it. So,
no, I don't know, man.
I think half sell, almost half.
I'm going to push back on that because Mt.Gox, that was just a an exchange or something. So exchange. If everybody, the people that had their Bitcoin on Mt.Gox, 1,000% had a lot more Bitcoin in a wallet somewhere. You know what I mean? So I don't think they're going to be rushing to sell that.
Maybe. Okay, those guys, yes, I agree with that. The guys who were smart enough to do that, but you got to understand, there was still retail even back then. Like, a lot of people, that's what the exchange was for. It was for retail to be able to buy Bitcoin. So the company, if you watch there's a whole movie on it, documentary on it. And, you know, the guy that was, what's his name? Sam something. Not Sam. Sams are bad with crypto. No more Sams. You see a Sam in crypto, get the hell out.
Right.
But anyway, it's, yes, I agree. If they had a ledger and they went that far, those people are probably okay. But I don't think that's what happened. I think what happened is a lot of people heard at private parties or, you know, around the Dungeons and Dragons table and were like, yeah, you should do this thing. We're doing it. And I think that there was a lot of people that just bought off the exchange and never got a ledger, never dove as deep as we did, never got into all that. Maybe they put a couple thousand in. But I think, you know, at least 40 to 50% of the people that did that, they're going to have such a bad taste in their mouth and they're going to have X'd their money so much.
Yeah.
I mean, you think about 14 years of hodling, 13 years of hodling. Shit, I'm taking my profits. I mean, I know me. I would definitely. So I do think you get some sell pressure, but I don't think it's enough. I don't think it's enough to crash Bitcoin. They're acting like, oh, Mt.Gox is going to sell. It's going to crash. I don't think so. I don't
Yeah.
think it'll crash Bitcoin because you have new buyers coming in. So
Yeah.
I do see a selling event. I say 40 to 50% sell, but I don't think that drops the price of Bitcoin, even with that selling, because I see either BlackRock coming in and buying it, the institutions buying it, or new retail coming in. So it's basically a non-event for the price action as far as I'm concerned. I think that they've been dogging that Mt.Gox FUD for. They milk the shit out of that every time.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, Mt.Gox is going to sell. Mt.Gox is going to. It's the biggest FUD tool I've ever seen, and it just never really does anything. So I don't know. I don't count it as a. I definitely don't count it as a bomber for Bitcoin. I don't see it as a. I agree with you on that. I just say that the people that got burned, I think they're going to be like, I'm out, dude. Because think about it, the first time you buy something and then you get rugged, you can't get your shit back for 13 years. You're not going to want to trust. You'll blame it on Bitcoin too. You'll be like, nah, it's a scam. Just give my money and I'm out. But some people will say, no, I could get even more rich. I get.
Yeah.
That's why I say 50-50, because you just don't know. It depends on the person. But yeah, the smart guys that had ledgers and shit.
Yeah.
But that's like your Chamath, what his name is, Palapatia, that dude that's the Indian dude that's like a gazillionaire.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, him. He's been in Max Kaiser. Max Kaiser bought Bitcoin at $1. And he's been screaming at Peter Schiff for 13 years or whatever.
Right.
Those guys had ledgers back then because they were full on. So yeah, that's interesting, but I don't see it as a price crasher. I don't.
Yeah, I don't see it either.
They've
Man.
been saying that for years, and it's never done that. It's never been a detrimental thing.
I mean, they can come in and sell at these levels if they want. You know what I mean? Like it is what it is. Maybe they do come out and sell all the Bitcoin, $9 billion worth of Bitcoin. Maybe they do. Maybe they come out and do that.
I got
But
news
shit,
for you.
me,
I got news.
I'm gonna buy it all up.
We're at 60,000 right now, Wes. We just dropped below. We're at 60,200 at the time of streaming. Ladies and gentlemen, total global market cap at 2.3. Not looking sexy. And I just
And
got
I'm liquidated.
And I'm liquidated. No, I still got a whopping $200 to go on ETH. If ETH can hold here and not go $200 lower.
Yeah, this is what we're watching, dude. This is what we're watching, man. We've been in this channel, dude. That channel gap is from 60,000 up to the high, 72,000. But look, we've been in this, dude, since the beginning of March, dude, or like mid-March. We're still in this range, man. Until we break below it, you know what I mean? Like, or if we close below it, then maybe I'll get a little.
And we're below it.
Maybe I'll get a little scared. But I think as long as we stay within this range, dude, and we hold right here, we're good, man. We're good. And if not,
this line, dude.
If not, it is what it is. We're going to 52.
52.
For you traders out there,
nonchalant.
Yeah, for you traders out there, this is huge. If we bounce off of this, then I would long, and we start moving up, and we close above this, I would look to long. But if we fall below this, man, that would be a great shorting opportunity.
This is a no trade zone. In other words, you wouldn't enter right now. Now is not a good time to enter. Little scary to try to actually enter a trade right now. Just watch me lose my trade. Watch me lose my long, and then, decide what you're going to do. Hopefully I won't. I shouldn't even say that. I'm going to speak positive. I'm going to say we bounce here, and my trade stays open, and we do good. As long as ETH doesn't go to 3,056, I'm good.
Yeah, this is a huge area right here, man. Huge area.
A lot of confluence. A lot of things are lining up for this whole
huge area. I mean, dude, look at the stochastics, dude. Like, this thing is, I think it just flipped. Yeah, it looks like it's trying to flip, man. I think we get a push to the outside, man.
I think we get a bounce here, too.
I think we get a bounce,
I'm trying to
dude.
think positive, man. I really, because
yeah,
this could be just that sentiment that everyone's like, all right, we're done, pack it up. And
Yeah.
really, we're just at the bottom of the channel. Like,
Yeah, I
it's
think
a
we
side
bounce
move
here.
channel. Yeah, it would take. I think it would take a lot worse news than Mt.Gox FUD, and World War III FUD could possibly push us down to that 52K level, and then maybe down to the 48 for a wick. But aside from that, I don't see it happening without serious FUD or serious scare, black swan type scare to get to those levels. I don't see us casually going down to.
They're going to
52K.
defend their entries too, man. Like the institutions, they're going to defend their if they have any kind of what the hell am I trying to say? Leverage. If they have any leverage in the game, or if their their entry is around 60K, they're gonna defend that, dude. Wouldn't you think?
What's the bottom of that wick in the middle, right? Almost where your cursor is, but move it up. Yeah, what those two? You see that V shape
Right here.
Yeah, right there. What is that? What's the bottom
That's
of those
56,
wicks?
but the close is at 58,000.
So that's right at that level we've been saying.
Yeah.
So, shit, man, you'll know within the next 48 hours, guys. So between now and the next 2 to 3 days, you'll see if we do hit that V shape right there again, and that would be just enough to wipe my trade out, but. That wouldn't be enough to shake me out. I ain't selling my alts. I ain't selling my memes. I ain't selling my Bitcoin. I'm just hodling through. I'll hodl right through that son of a gun, and you should too. If you're watching this and you're wondering what you should do if we do fall down to 58K, you should buy more if you can. That's my opinion. Depends on your situation. Don't do that. It depends on what your personal situation is. But if you can afford it and it's not going to wreck you. That's a buying opportunity. Anyway, from here to 58, hell, even if you dropped Black Swan down to 48, that's a great buying opportunity. Anywhere from $60,000 to $40,000 Bitcoin is still a great entry, as far as I'm concerned, for the long term. For the long term. Short term, don't sell your car insurance money to go in and gamble this shit, y'all. Don't do that.
Yeah, I think where we are. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm okay, man. Yep. Right now it's just time to just hold, man. Hold and research, and maybe do a little bit of airdrop farming or something. But yeah, if we lose that 60K level, man, we don't get back above 60, 61, 62. I would definitely look for a short. 100%.
Yeah, hopefully people aren't freaking out too much with these charts, because it is a little scary. I mean, even if a lot of people probably just got in when Bitcoin was at 73. A lot of people probably bought in there and was like, oh, it's going to 100,000 again. So this is probably scary as hell for those people. But if you've been in this a couple of years, it's not as bad. You realize it's not so terrifying as it looks.
Okay.
200 ETH.
Look, we got an order block right here. That's right. That's where we were looking to before. Wait. Oh, no, that's the BLX. Yeah, dude, we're just so oversold right now, man.
Got to bounce right at 60,200.
Yeah, we're I don't know, man. We might lose this level. We're fighting, dude. We're fighting. Just be ready, y'all. Be ready. Don't let it scare you out, man. If you were buying up here, no, I think I'm done. If y'all were buying up here, don't let this move right here scare you out, dude. Don't let it. Let it drop lower, and then just add some to it, even out your cost. But yeah, the bull run's not done, dude. In no way, shape, or form. We still have too much coming. interest rate cuts. We got the presidential elections, man. Like everything is lining up perfectly like it's supposed to be. And yeah, I mean, in my opinion, dude, if we do drop, you got the levels, maybe short. Look for a long at those levels, if we drop down there. But I'm chilling, man. I am chilling.
And in your professional expert opinion,
I wouldn't say all that.
in your professional expert opinion, should I close that trade or let this bitch rock down and see if ETH holds above $3,056?
So you said your liquidation is at what price?
$3,056. But if I close the trade now, it's already fucking lost probably 80% of what is in there anyway, right? I mean, shit.
You need to add collateral to it. If we
add some.
Yeah, I would add some collateral.
Can't do that shit. Already all in.
Well, it's better than losing, man. It's better than losing.
Yeah. No, I mean physically can't do it.
Oh.
I'm all in.
Oh shit.
So I just want to let you guys know this is a little Sierra professional TA for you. I used highly trained algorithmic calculations and charts in TA and just ask Grok, is Bitcoin going to pump or dump today? And this is the response from Grok. Well, it looks like Bitcoin's having a bit of a roller coaster day. It starts off in that and then it ends. In the end, future of Bitcoin is as unpredictable as a game of roulette. Will it pump or dump today? Only time and the whims of the market will tell. But one thing's for sure, my friend. The world of cryptocurrency is never dull. So even Grok, which is X's best attempt at AI, even Grok is telling you it don't know and it doesn't want to comment. It's like saying basically no comment.
Yeah, a lot of mixed
but it says it could go back up to 63 and it could dump to 59.8. So that's
60,
fairly interesting that it holds 59.8 in Grok's opinion. So that's kind of cool, man, because if Bitcoin goes to 59.8, let's say Grok's right, and Bitcoin goes to 59.8.
It's at it right now. I mean, dude, right 60,000, 59.8. That's 60,000.
Will that hold me above my liquidation price? In other words, if Bitcoin's at 59.8, will ETH be slightly above $3,056? I'm pushing it, ain't I?
Look, no, ETH is
right on that cusp.
ETH is at 60,000. ETH's at $60,000 right now.
Or Bitcoin's at 60,000.
Oh yeah, Bitcoin's at $60,000. 59.8, $200 away from that.
Yeah.
And Ethereum's at 32.79, dude. So there's that's nothing to worry about.
So ETH will hold above 3,100 maybe. Maybe I'll keep my trade by a $50 margin, huh?
I think ETH I think it happens here, man. Hold on. Look. Sorry, I didn't realize I was off. I mean, this is Ethereum, man. Yeah. And if Bitcoin is chilling at the same spot, look, they both have that little level right there. You know what I mean?
Wow, they almost look identical. You ain't kidding. Holy shit.
Yeah, they both have that level there. This is crucial area for Bitcoin.
Hold, baby.
When you switch to Ethereum, this is a crucial level for Ethereum. So we're chilling right here on this level. And this is levels we were talking about a week ago.
So where's 3,056 in that box? Put cursor right near 3,056. Just so y'all know, where Wes has got the cursor is where I get wiped out on my trade. So if ETH falls to that level, right about where his, which is right in the middle of that box. Dude.
Yeah, right in the middle, dude.
That's where I put my liquidation. It's a little risky. I wouldn't advise that. Don't do that. Don't copy my trades for God's sakes, because I always cut it right to the damn line. But dude, if it does go a little lower and doesn't wipe that trade out and it bounces, I'll be in a good mood.
Yeah, we still haven't even gotten the ETF or the Ethereum hasn't even gone live yet, dude. There's still so much more to come, man.
Yeah. And it's a small trade, y'all. So if y'all are watching, I'm doing less than $40 trades. So it's not. I'm not going to lose the farm. I'm following investment advice of never trade more than 1% of your portfolio ever on any single trade. That way you don't wipe yourself out. You got to follow those rules.
That's it,
So,
man. Anything else you want to talk about, man? I'm about to get. I need to go
no,
hang out
dude,
with the
that was a
kids.
nice long stream, man. And I hope you guys just keep your heads up, man. Stay positive. Don't let this FUD shake you out. And even if we do drop, just hang in there, man. This is not the time to be getting embarrassed. It's not the time to give up. This is the time when you want to,
Yeah,
if you can make moves, make more moves. Don't give up right now.
yeah,
That's not what you want to do.
yeah. This is the average. We're still not even at the average dip, right? So, yeah, just right now, just sit on your hands, go outside, touch some grass. We need to hold this level, 60K. Ethereum needs to hold the level that it's at right now. If it falls through, we gave you the levels to watch, and yeah, and that's it. And we'll keep you guys updated. Make sure you tune in on Thursday night, and we'll update you on the markets, guys. We appreciate y'all for being here. Love you guys. Till next time. Peace out.
Like how it speeds it up to the break beats and shit. I hope it doesn't do that for the audience. Maybe just us.
Oh no, that's when it's lagging. It catches that lag and speeds it up. All right, Siri.
All right, brother.